Alrighty, everybody, welcome to Casual Sports Talk Podcast, AFC East and West edition. And now we got a gentleman right over here who's hoping to stop the voodoo-ness of the Chiefs making it to a Super Bowl for the fourth time. Here's Douglas.
Well, Stu, good news. I won't have to do much. They ain't making it.
What?
The voodoo's happened.
Voodoo's
The
not
Eagles vanished the evil empire. Yay, Eagles.
Yeah. But hey, I will always say this. The Bills will find a way to lose in the postseason against the Chiefs.
I think I mentioned it on last week's podcast when Tree was amazingly with us.
Yes.
That the colors of the Super Bowl logo this year are blue and purple. So either the Lions and the Ravens or the Bills and the Vikings. So based off that, we're not seeing the Chiefs.
I'm a JJ guy, but I don't see that team making the Super Bowl.
JJ ain't gonna make it. Let's be honest.
I mean, but what if he does, though? What if he truly was the reason Michigan won the national title and nobody wants to give him the hype? So he just goes out and he wins the Super Bowl.
But hey, that will be next week when we talk about JJ. But now we got to crush it. We got to. I'm sorry. We'll talk about that when we get to next week. And now we got a gentleman right over here who's hoping the Bills can finally not choke in the postseason. Oh. Here's Chris.
I thought you were going to say something about Shedeur Sanders and how he played so amazingly week one of the preseason.
Yeah.
But you're saying about the Buffalo Bills? I mean, hey, the Chiefs made it to enough Super Bowls the last 7 years, roughly, give or take. So it might be the Bills' chance to finally make it to the Super Bowl.
It might be we'll see.
And like I said, Shedeur Sanders, the Cleveland Browns fan base, including myself, we might be hyped right now, but let's not get too full of ourselves. The Browns will not be making the playoffs or making it anywhere close to Super Bowl contention.
Yeah, I know we normally don't talk about the preseason, but honestly, this was actually an interesting week one preseason. I mean, I know there was that. Hopefully, that one Detroit player was okay. I was a little bit worried that he was going to be that injury was really bad.
Yeah, he's in concussion protocol right now, which is way better than what the on-field situation was. So he's looking better.
Yeah. Sure. So at least I'm happy on that end. We had Shedeur play a really good week one. Granted, it's week one. I'm more like, you know what? I'm at least optimistic. I mean, JJ kind of played mid, but week one, but we'll see. But I always say it. I got to see how he does week 17, week 18 in the regular season. We got to see how he does. You know, I'm like, it's optimistic, but one day at a time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if we were talking about the AFC North, we could talk about it all day. But no, we're here to focus on the AFC East and the AFC West.
And
those divisions produce the best two teams out of the NFL, out of the AFC last year.
Yes, and also we got to probably talk about the craziest kick in all of NFL history. Cam Little with the Jacksonville Jaguars kicked a 70-yarder field goal in preseason right into overtime. I mean, halftime. Even though they did lose against the Steelers, that was an amazing kick. Honestly, that guy's going to get a job. And if you're the starting kicker for the Jacksonville Jaguars, time to pack your bags, buddy.
Is he not the starter?
I don't know if he's the starter or not.
Yeah, who was the Jacksonville Jaguars kicker last year?
I don't feel like they play backup kickers. I feel like kickers need every rep they can get.
Oh, but I mean, this is his first time as a kicker. I mean, for the NFL, and that's crazy for your first game in the NFL right now. That is.
So right now on the Jaguars depth chart, Cam Little is the only kicker available. So it looks like he walked himself right into his starting position.
Wow, go Cam Little!
And he proved himself greatly. Good job, Cam Little.
Sit out and really get a raise.
You should do a Michael Parsons and just be like, I did a 70-yarder. You got to pay me more.
His last name might be Little, but man, that guy has a big leg. He's getting it done.
He did have big leg energy, sir. I just wanted to say that.
BLE, big leg energy.
But anyway, we can talk about right here on our ranking system. Back when we talked about it with Tree, friend of the pod, I will always say that. That is still. I know we're still hyped up. I'm still hyped up from last week. That was the coolest podcast of the year. I will say that.
And I'm sure Tree's going to watch this. So, Tree, once again, huge shout out. Thank you so
Huge
much.
shout out. I will always say
taking your time being with us.
You are a friend of the pod. I mean, as a bunch of schmucks right over here. Hey.
Oh, schmucks. I know we're casual, but we might not be schmucks.
I will call myself. I will be a schmuck and proud. Whether it's 10 viewers or 10,000 viewers or 10 million, we are still schmucks.
Sir, you might be a schmuck because you're a Dallas Cowboys fan. But...
How dare you? How dare you? Well, how dare you right now? We are just talking about the ranking system. We are going to the Super. Okay.
All right. Back to what
back to what is happening.
Let's digress.
Number one is always the season's over and trash right over there. Number two, that is always the ones. The Brownies might be in the ones. We will see.
Yeah, I did think we gave the Browns a 2 last week, so yeah.
So we're gonna get the Browns.
I was thinking that one. So
the wait is still here for the Cowboys, though, so don't fret.
No.
No, Micah, they trash. No,
how
Micah,
dare you? You talk to my favorite podcaster trashing about my boys, and yet you still talk about my boys.
You're trying to make fun of the Browns for no reason. So you always throw these random haymakers at the Browns. They're just over there Browns, and they know what they are. They're not trying to say they're going to win a Super Bowl every year. They accept what they are and who they are. The Cowboys need that reality check, Stu. This is getting kind of ridiculous, okay? Tone it in. You're the only team in the NFC that hasn't made an NFC championship this millennium. Tone it back. You guys aren't the Kansas City Chiefs. You never will be, Stu. You never will be.
Are you telling me you're not the Chiefs?
Nope. There's not going to be a kingdom. There's not going to be a Cowboys kingdom.
Oh, my God.
There's not going to be 6 Lombardis.
I will say this. Douglas, what would you rather have? Kansas City go to the Super Bowl and win it, or the Cowboys win the Super Bowl?
You know, Stu, if I'm being like the realist, most true self, so I have 2 answers. The podcast troll version, of course, is going to say the Chiefs can win it every year. But the realist is tired of Mahomes and the Chiefs. Like, I would rather see some parity and see the Cowboys win one.
Oh, my God. How much my ego would be. I would be very
I could live with it. I mean, I think that would be more tolerable than hearing you say that when they're this bad. Okay? Like,
how dare you all? But anyway, the 2s are basically the Brownies that we picked right over there. The teams I feel like are going to make a 5% odds, even with Shador. Number 3 is always those mid-bad teams. Actually, it's the bad teams that can only beat up bad teams. They're good. Those Panthers. Number 4 is the mid teams. My Cowboys. I don't like that. I don't like being mid. I want to be great. Just say it. Wait till 2 more weeks. We'll talk about the Cowboys. 5 is always a football hell where we're putting on those teams like the you know what? Just like them Bengals. As always. That's the most 5 right there. And no, I did not have a brain fart. I just thought about it. I just like full
I think we threw a couple 5s to the Bengals last week with Tree on the podcast.
Yes. Tree on the podcast. Yes, indeed. And then
football hell, you have a great offense, and then you have an equally as bad defense. So yeah,
that is true. Right over there. 6 is making the playoffs. Unfortunately, those are the Texans or maybe those Steelers. Honestly, maybe we could have put the 5 for the Steelers on there. 7 is winning those playoffs. Those Ravens.
I think I gave them a 5. To be fair, I'm pretty sure I gave the Steelers a 5.
Yeah, I think me and Tree and you gave them 5s.
I see what they are. I've watched Aaron Rodgers hobble around on this Achilles for long enough.
He's hobbling away. And, I always say it's side effects of ivermectin. It's not a heart indigestion, and also being a shitty quarterback.
I do feel like he has definitely gone a touch too long. He should have retired about 4 years ago after all those MVPs with the Packers. Like, this is hard to watch.
This is hard to watch. It's like watching it's like the rock band that you love is like in there for like so long. It's like, please hang it up now.
Yeah, like this isn't fun anymore.
This isn't fun. It's like that.
Yeah. 2 quarterbacks that should hang up the cleats. You got Russell Wilson, and then you got Aaron Rodgers.
It's like that person that goes into like their 40s and 50s to like the clubs and try to hit on the 20-year-olds. Like, at a certain point, it's time to hang it up, man. Sure. I mean, we're not wrong.
Not wrong.
Not wrong indeed. And then the 7s, winning those games, but not making them far. The The Ravens, maybe we could put those 8s for the AFC Championship with those Buffalo Bills. 9 is always those Chiefs because they always chief. Chiefs know how to chief. And 10 is guaranteed the Lombardis, as always, which I don't think we're going to give a 10 this year. So gentle. So
You
gentle.
also want to make the Eagles back-to-back champions? Caw!
No.
Hey,
I do not want that.
let's digress. We're not talking about the NFC. We're finishing up here the AFC.
We're finishing up with the AFC this week, and we're starting out with the greatest team in 2018, the New England Patriots, who fired Gerard Mayo last year. It was abysmal. I'm still mad about firing Gerard Mayo after this year. I remember I listened to my podcast, kind of like debriefing all the teams. I'm still in August. Why did they hire Gerard Mayo if you were going to fire him?
Well, I don't think they knew that Vrabel would be available. I think that might have been a factor.
But still. I mean, I will
think
say,
it's kind of like the hometown kid came back type of thing.
but Drake May played okay this season. I don't
I think
know.
above okay. Like I thought it was pretty good when he was like easily the best, most exciting part of that team.
Yeah, but I'm just like trying to think about it. I get to go first right now. How am I feeling about these Patriots? Can they bounce back up with Mike Vrabel, who's been okay when he was with the Titans? He wasn't terrible. They did win some playoff games, but Mike Vrabel was not getting them to the Super Bowls. There's no Lombardis with Mark Vrabel. There's no NFC championships with Mike Vrabel with the Titans.
Would have been hard to do in the AFC.
It's even hard to do in the AFC. Indeed. So,
Sorry.
I'm sorry. So, I mean, Drake May's been okay. He's been an okay quarterback. We'll see how it goes. I'm still feeling 3 for right now. I just don't feel like this team is going to make it. Like, I feel like this team could definitely beat up. I think there'll be an improvement from last year because last year they've been garbage. But I just feel like this is a 3 team right now. So, Christopher, you're up next. What do you think?
What's your record? I know last week we did records briefly. They were 4-13 last year. What do you think they'll be this year?
Same record as always.
4-13.
I'm going to go 4-13 on the Patriots right now. I cannot. I just don't think this team. I mean, this team could maybe do okay, but it's like I don't know.
Yeah, honestly, so we're jumping to me real quick. I mean, Drake May, if that guy gets injured, then you have Joshua Dobbs, who's been going from team to team. And then I'm looking at their depth chart. Ben Woldridge, I've never heard of that guy, but he's their third-string quarterback. Highlight reel for them of the season might be Travion Henderson, 100-yard kickoff return in his game 1 start as a rookie. That was amazing. I don't know what they're doing with the wide receiver core. Obviously, we know they have Stephon Diggs, who is jumping from team to team. He might be in his last years of his career. Not talking negatively about any player, but knock on wood, like I said, he might be on his last legs. They do have Matt Collins, who wide receiver-wise played for the Buffalo Bills last year. And I don't know if you guys remember Matt Collins. Matt Collins, he was the guy who would walk into Buffalo Bills games with bare feet, wearing different sorts of attire, which was entertaining. They're 4-13 last year. Man, oof. I remember at one point last year, we're talking about a 2 being if they would get like the top 5 draft picks for this upcoming draft. I might put the New England Patriots at a 2.
Oh,
not much. Yeah, put me at a 2. I just don't see the Patriots being or doing anything good this season.
Oh, this is a good question.
Their schedule, they play the Browns. Obviously, they play the Jets twice because they're in the division. So they might get a win against the Browns, or the Browns might get a win against the Patriots. Record-wise, they were 4-13 last year. Yeah, I'll keep them at 4-13, but I'll keep them. They'll probably get a top 5 pick going into next year's draft.
I mean, I will say this. It's okay if I pivot and put the back to the 2.
Ooh, why, Stu?
I just
You're
don't
not
feel like
confident
I
about
gave a 4-13 also. So it's like
that?
I'm like
All right, Doug. What do you think? What do you? Are you gonna agree with us, or I want to see your optimism or pessimism with the New England Patriots?
I feel more optimism than you gentlemen, that's for sure. I mean, I think, like you mentioned, they got a good rookie running back. They have some potential nice options at receiver. I think they upgraded the offensive line just a little bit. Like I don't know, like I like them. I think I was going to go with a 4. If I'm being honest.
what?
Wow, very optimistic. I like
Like
it.
a 6
I
and
like it.
11. Like they're not going to be
Wow. Ooh.
yeah, like I think they'll take a step forward in Drake May's second year. Like I think that there's some pieces there to potentially like, and I think that there'll be kind of a really good culture set with this coach. I mean, he took the Titans to a number 1 overall seed once, and like he had some really nice seasons when he had King Henry going, and I think he can kind of add that physicality to it as well. So I don't know. I think then getting to play the Jets twice is pretty fun too. Who knows what the Dolphins will be this year? Maybe they'll be better. Maybe they won't. I don't know.
I don't know. I just I don't know. I mean, we'll see, but I just kind of feel like I don't know. I'm just like maybe I should. Am I just a Patriots hater and just hope that the sadness and failure continues with the Patriots?
I mean, I think you both had solid points. Like you guys might be right. Like I feel a little bit more optimistic. Like I really liked what I saw from Drake May. Like
Yeah, I like your optimism about Mr. Drake May, Doug. So when we draft our fantasy football league here in 2 weeks, I better see Drake May on your.
Yeah. Pick Drake May. Douglas, are you gonna pick Drake May?
No, he's not.
He'd be a good streaming option potentially when my QB is on a bye week.
Yeah.
I don't think he runs enough either. Like he's mobile, but he's like I don't know. I like to get the rushing quarterbacks. Give me like a Kyler Murray or Jaden Daniels.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Allen.
Lamar, Josh Allen.
If you're lucky enough to grab him.
Yes.
I was like, you're willing to waste a first-round pick on a quarterback.
We should waste. I'm just hoping for nothing but wasting quarterbacks. Also, I will say, Douglas, my nephews are 4 years old. They have never seen Tom Brady or the New England Patriots win a Super Bowl in his lifetime. Do you feel bad for him?
No, because this
are they Patriots fans?
He's like goo goo gaga Drake May.
I mean, I feel sad for that existence right now, but I mean, the future's bright for Drake.
But I will say, hey Drake, I heard him like him young.
Well,
You're gonna go to Southwalk 1. Sorry, I had to put Drake.
Your nephew, Stuart, is he a what kind of football base is he growing up into? Like what kind of household?
I would say, well, technically he's a sad Bengals fan.
Okay, so yeah, he's got Joe Burrow growing up. Joe Burrow's got another 7-8 years on his career. So yeah, by the time your cousin or your nephew's 2 or 3 years old, by the time your nephew's 10 or 11 years old, Joe Burrow will be primed and ready.
Primed and ready indeed. And now we got the first team done. 7 more to go. With the next one, the greatest memes of the economy right now, the New York Jets, who I always will still say SUCK, still suck.
So why do you say the memes of the economy are still going off the butt fumble?
Yes, they are still butt fumble. I mean,
that was I can't remember. That was Mark Sanchez too.
Mark Sanchez against.
That was X amount of years ago.
That was 12 years ago. If there was like one play that represents an organization, is it the New York Jets and the butt fumble?
More recently, it's Aaron Rodgers going down. Third player of the year. What was that? 2 years ago? Last year?
What about the one that was like Tim Boyle, who I'm still shocked that he's still in the league right now. He literally had a Hail Mary pass, hoped to get it to the receivers, got a shot, and got an interception, and Tim Boyle's got a 99-yard interception touchdown. That was the most hilarious Thanksgiving event. It was the gift that keeps on giving. So we're going to start with you, Christopher. I mean, last year was an absolute tire fire with the Jets. I mean, Aaron Rodgers was a complete disaster. Defense, complete disaster. Offense, complete disaster. There was like nothing positive about this Jets season.
So Jets were 5-12 last year. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers was, like you said, through a disaster. This year they have the quarterback coming over from the Chicago Bears who came from the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Justin Fields, baby, who did play 3 games against the Steelers when he played for the Steelers. And
I can't speak too highly about Justin Fields. Yeah, great collegiate quarterback, but I mean NFL wise, he's not showing up too prominently. But don't forget the Jets. They do have Breece Hall, who was arguably the best running back coming out of the draft class. They do have Garrett Wilson, not to boast too much, but a proud Ohio State product. And Garrett Wilson should be top 5 wide receiver. Keyword should.
But
Exactly. And last year, they had Aaron Rodgers, they had Alan Lazard. They should have teamed up, but that didn't work out. Yeah, I mean, so the Jets have a lot of great pieces, but I don't know if those pieces go to the same puzzle. And that's why they were 5-12 last year. I mean, like I said, they're playing the Patriots twice this year. I'm not sure what they're doing the rest of the schedule real quick. I mean, they play the Bills out. They do play the Browns.
Lost.
So I gave the 2 to the Patriots. Jets, man, will they be the same record, 5-12? Yeah, same record, 5-12. They're going to be a 3.
Oh, 5-12 for the Jets.
There's not a lot of hope here in the AFC East besides the Buffalo Bills, in my opinion.
Wow. So you're thinking you're thinking there might be some hopium right there.
No, I said there's no hope. There's no hope.
There was little to no hope.
Yeah,
and you're going 4-13. 4-13.
Yeah, 4-13. No, 5-12.
Oh.
They'll squeeze out a few wins here and there. Because, like I said, they play the Patriots, they play the Browns. But yeah, the Bills, man, that's the juggernaut of the AFC East, and we all know that.
So Douglas, it is up to you. Are they still a colossal Buffalo? Also, as of this podcast recording, they're the longest team in the NFL to not make a postseason. Of all 32 teams. Yeah, 2011 is the last time they made a postseason. It is crazy to think. Yeah.
It's a healthy amount of time.
That's a healthy amount of time to be a butt fumble. I'm just saying.
Sounds pretty unhealthy to me, but hey.
Yeah. Little 18-year-old Doug watching them for the last time make the playoffs. Unbelievable.
Yeah. That's how long ago. You were in high school and then the last time the Jets made a postseason. That is crazy to think.
Senior year, Doug.
Yeah, we didn't even know each other yet, gentlemen. What a time to be alive.
What a time to be alive. It is crazy. Our friendship is not as long as us as the Jets made a postseason. It is crazy to think about that.
It is, Stu. And I mean, it's a pretty rough organization, man. I mean, last year was a disaster. The owner getting involved, wanting Rodgers benched, and got a new head coach, though, and Mr. Aaron Glenn from the Detroit Lions. Could be fun. Could be a lot of fun. Maybe he brings something special there. It's hard to get, like you said, it's kind of hard to get super excited about them. I mean, I'm bigger on Justin Fields as well, more than most people are, it seems like. I'm gonna go with a 4 for them and a 6-11 too. I think they have some nice defensive pieces. Don't they still have Sauce Gardner? They have Quinnen Williams. There's nice pieces on the defense, and Aaron Glenn, defensive minded coach. You get Justin Fields with Breece Hall and then Garrett Wilson. I'm not mad about that either.
Sorry with my yawning, but this is a serious yawn because what are you guys talking about? This Jets team is going to get the 1.
The 1, sir. You're wearing both colors right now. It seems like you're rooting for them.
I am never going to. I mean, I laugh at this Jets organization. This team, I think, will get the number 1 and number 2. I think this might be the worst team in the AFC. I feel like everyone hear me out.
Wow.
Hear me out, gentlemen. Everybody else besides the Brownies has at least improved in my eyes. Or at least been mediocre in my eyes. Jets. There's no hope for Justin Fields. I know he's a Buckeye. I know that Christopher is representing his Buckeye jersey, but still.
I mean, honestly, though, if they played him, if the Steelers played Justin Fields instead of switching to Russell Wilson, I think they had a better season. Like, I think Justin Fields opened that offense more than Russell Wilson did.
But do you think the Jets are going to do better with Justin Fields? I
think that they did last year. Yeah, I think you replace Aaron Rodgers with Justin Fields. I think you have a better team.
I don't know.
At least one of them can move.
Sir, you're giving them a 1. Do you think they're going to get the number 1 overall pick or number 2, or like where do you think they're going to be?
I think I'm going to give them a 12 and 15. That's how I feel about this team. I think they're going to go colossal bad.
But sir, do you think they're going to get the number 1 pick or?
I think they're going to get the number 1 pick.
Really? Okay. Gotcha.
And then
So they could potentially get Arch Manning as.
Yes.
To fill the bucket at the QB position for next year. All right.
I just don't feel confident on the Jets. I just feel like every year for 15 years, besides Mark Sanchez and that one glory year when they made the NFC Championship and lost to the Patriots, they've just been choke after embarrassment after embarrassment.
See, I do like what Doug said. Yeah, if the Steelers would have placed Justin Fields and played him more than they did Russell Wilson, maybe the Steelers still made the playoffs. They were still 9-8 last year, but maybe they were
10-7. Sorry.
All right. Maybe the Steelers would have been a better of a team. And maybe I'm a little bit, and like Doug said, he's optimistic 6-11 for the Jets. So maybe I'm a little excited to see what Justin Fields could bring to the
game. It'll be a fun social experiment here, gentlemen. The one New York team has Justin Fields. The other one has Russell Wilson. Similar teams. You have a wide receiver 1. You have some nice pieces. Who's better? Who has the better record?
I'm going to the Giants.
You think the Giants have a better record than the Jets?
I will.
Dabble? Mike wasn't named Dabble. Brian Dabble over there. He can't dabble in some more wins.
Yes, I think you could dabble from more. I mean, it's not like
it's dabbling them L's all over the paper, Stu.
It's like was it a douche sandwich or a turd burglar? Basically, it's like, which one do you want to pick? Pick which team. Both of them are trash.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see this upcoming Saturday preseason. The Jets play the Giants.
I will say it. This is like the most bipolar of the picks we have, where it's like 1, 3, and 4 right now. And these like our thoughts on the Jets. I love it.
I mean, you said that there's no room for improvement, but you cannot convince me that Aaron Rodgers, like, I guess we'll also see with the Steelers, because like Aaron Rodgers is so washed. Like he lost them so many games. Like if they just had an average level QB play, they would have won a lot of games. Like it's like, oh hey, you need to score 14 points to win. I can put up 9. I can only kick field goals. I can only get to the 30-yard line. It's like, what is this? You have Devontae Adams. You have Garrett Wilson.
Yeah,
that's what I was saying. Yeah, they had Devontae Adams last season. Where's he going this year?
Yeah, like, he's out for the Rams. The Rams replaced him with Cooper Kupp, or replaced Cooper Kupp with him.
Yes.
So that's going to be a nasty duo, Cooper Kupp or Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua. That'll be a nasty one too.
It would be an interesting. Like this is going to be should we do a $5 bet, Douglas? Well, I think the Giants are going to have a better.
Is it just better record?
Yes.
Sold.
All right.
Hey, well, all right. So what's the bet here?
Who has a better record?
Yeah, I got the Jets having a better record than the Giants.
All right. Virtual shake on it. Go for it.
Virtual shake, baby. No, I guess this
stir with the Doug with the Jets, stir with the Giants. All right.
I will say, I feel like this is like a weird, like I'm going to try to think. What is the average for the 1, 3, and 4? So it'd be like 1 + 3 + 4 divided by 3.
2.67.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. It would be it would be a 3?
2.6.
2.666 repeat.
All right, so we'll give it a 3. So they're average on a 3 right now for the Jets.
Well, see, I got my median, and I said a 3. There we go.
Yes, indeed. And now we're on to the next team. Boy, the most disappointing team right here, Douglas. The Miami Dolphins, who Tua got hurt last season.
Every team can't be the most disappointing team, though. I feel like every team like this team is so terrible.
Buffalo Bills.
Except for the well, honestly, the Bills might have been disappointing indeed.
I do have a shout out for this one though, Stu. I have exciting news here. One of my high school teammates, Zach Sealer, he just got a huge contract extension, and he is now the highest paid player on the Miami Dolphins defense, and he is a team captain.
Yeah, defensive tackle. I see his name, Zach Sealer. Let's go.
Yeah, he just got a nice pay bump, man. He's crushing it down there. He's been kind of a pillar of their defensive line.
He did better in the NFL career than us hacks frauds. Let's be honest.
6'6", 300 pounds, Zach Sealer. Look at this guy.
Yeah, he was a walk-on at Ferris State to draft pick to now he's 31 and still going strong in the league with a contract extension.
Good for him. I mean, didn't you tell me stories that he was like super skinny and scrawny and nobody put a?
Well, I didn't say scrawny. I said he was skinny. And then he went to Ferris State and he put on just a ton of muscle. Like he went from I don't know how much he weighed, probably like 180, 190 to like 300 plus by the time he was gone. Like he put on some muscle, man.
I mean, in the Pinkney class, if it was like most likely to make the NFL, I don't think it would have been that guy, right?
No, I mean, there were some really good guys that actually, like, they got scholarship offers. Like, they played, like, semi-pro and stuff, too. Like, we had some good players, like, right over, like, a year or two after me. And, like, I thought he had potential just because he was so tall. But, like, putting on that muscle and staying that athletic was just awesome.
Yeah, good for him. But, Douglas, how do you feel about the Dolphins right now? How do you feel? I mean, because, like I said, Tua got hurt last season.
I mean, Tyreek's out here requesting trades and taking them back. Like there's some mess going on there, no doubt.
Doesn't Jalen Waddle? I heard he wanted out.
Yeah, they got Waddle still. So like they kind of got like a little bit of a mess. Like I honestly think their head coach is a little bit too chill. Like with no disrespect, sir, you always kind of look a little bit high. Like he always kind of looks like he's just vibing.
I mean, he is a Miami.
He's like a cocaine lord.
Yeah, like he's just vibing all the time. I'm like, dude, I think you might need to like really build a culture here because it just feels like Tyreek's always kind of causing stuff. Then Waddle maybe wants out. Like they just did that interesting trade with the Steelers too, but I don't feel like who did they get for it? Because like they gave up their tight end Jonnu Smith, right, and then Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah, now they have Darren Waller at their tight end, so they did some sort of trick.
Yeah, they did some weird trade, but I don't know that it's going to be for the better for them even necessarily. But I don't know. I think this team has the potential to compete for a playoff spot, though. That's my problem. So it's like you give me an offense if Tua's healthy, and you give me Devon Achane, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle with a good Tua, and like I'm gonna go with a 6, and I'm gonna go like a 10-7. Like I think they get to play the Patriots and the Jets 4 times. Like this is a team that, I mean, they were really good 2 years ago, and then last year they kind of, Tua got hurt with all the concussion stuff.
But even when Tua came back, they were still kind of like not doing.
Well, they made a push though towards the end though. I mean, they literally were in playoff contention in like week 16 or so.
Yeah,
like they kind of.
I remember last year I was very high on the Dolphins making the playoffs, especially towards the end of the podcast year in the weeks like 15 and 16. I was like, oh, the Dolphins going to make it, and
yeah, they were close and they lost some weird games. So like they made it a respectable season after, because when Tua went out, they were the worst offense in football.
Yeah,
like,
but they
were horrendous.
But it's so interesting because I think I remember last year, I believe with the exception of the Rams, and the Rams didn't have a good record in the beginning, they did not beat any team that was over 500 last season. That is a crazy stat.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I feel like they could improve a little bit. Now, the only question is, because Tua always got hurt with the concussions. And, like, there was a lot of concerns, like, last season. Should he continue to play because he has, like, so many concussions right there? And he's been in concussion protocol right now. And it's just like, I mean, you don't want to hurt yourself long-term, after your NFL career. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We have seen where plenty of people with the concussions have ruined their lives. You know what I mean? The NFL. It's a sad truth. But are the Dolphins going to make a post? If Tua does not, I think as long as Tua doesn't get hurt, I hate to say it, Douglas, I think I might agree with you. Even with the whole Tyreek drama, I'm assuming Tyreek is going to stay.
Yeah, I mean, Tyreek's recommitted to the team. And I mean, they still have one of the best skill cores in the NFL right now.
Yeah.
I mean, like that Achane, man, he's special too.
Yeah, I honestly feel like they might make the 6 in my opinion, but they're not going to win no post. They're not going to win.
I mean, they're going to need a home playoff game to win.
Yeah,
I somehow win the division because you can't tell me they're going into Buffalo or they're going into Kansas City or New York.
Yeah, they're not going to win if they go to Buffalo or Kansas City. You know what I mean? Let's be honest. Chance. There's no chance, especially that's an away game. Like, look what they did with last year. I mean, granted, that was probably one of those games where, like, I agree both teams should have won that game. It's like a tough game. I mean, super duper cold a couple years ago, but there's a reason why the Chiefs won that game. It's the weather team. So
refs? Oh.
No. No! We're not talking about the refs yet.
Oh, my bad.
That was not a ref game. They just couldn't win in the cold. Unless you're telling me Mother Nature's the refs. How dare you? Anyway, Christopher. Oh, also, I totally forgot. What was your? I'm gonna go 10-7 with the Dolphins.
Doug, what record did you put for the good old Dolphins here?
I also put 10-7.
I'm gonna agree with you guys. Not on the record, but on the 6. Like I said, last year I was high on the Dolphins making the postseason, and they did not. So Stuart put me down for a 6 record-wise. What they finished the season last year. 8-9. So this season, they have a great beginning of the season schedule up until week 6. The Colts, the Patriots, the Bills, the Jets, and the Panthers to round out through week 5. So this is a team that could easily start 4-1. So yeah, they finished 8-9 last year. I'd agree with 10-7. Because to round out the end of the season, they play the Saints, they play the Jets. Steelers are wishy-washy. Depends on how Aaron Rodgers can battle out the season. Buccaneers, that's always a tough team. Then they finish the last week of the season playing the Patriots. So, yeah, I agree with you guys. 10-7. They do have great pieces. Tyreek Hill, Jan Waddle, Devon Achane, and Tua. Just stay strong, Tua, because their backup quarterback is – our boy from the Jets, Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson
Also, I mean, not too far behind Zach Wilson is Quinn Ewers, Ohio State product, then went to Texas. So just stay strong, stay healthy, Tua. Because, yeah, I see the Dolphins making the playoffs this year.
I mean, if Tua Tagovailoa gets hurt, they're going to have Zach Wilson, right?
I mean, Zach Wilson might start hanging out all the mothers. Wherever he starts playing.
I mean, yeah, he does.
Games.
I mean,
he might be distracted. So then, yeah, Quinn Ewers will step in there.
To be fair, I mean, he likes, people's moms. I'm just saying.
He's a mother lover.
He's a mother lover, so we can't say no.
And also, let's not forget about let's go Zach Seiler from Pinckney High School. From Ferris State. Well, let's make the playoffs this year. You got it, Zach. Let's go.
We'll make the
playoffs. Legend.
We'll see. Finally, I'm actually optimistic on a team. And now, speaking of teams, the Buffalo Bills, who have a history of making the postseason, but have one kryptonite and one kryptonite only, and it's the Kansas City Chiefs. They can't beat them. Can't play them. Can't beat them. Do you really want to talk about the histories of bad games? The first down? The ride right, another ride right. The one time when they went to overtime, where I still laugh at this. There was one year, Christopher and Doug, I have always talked about this story. So there's one year where the NFL proposal, the Chiefs actually wanted to propose that for the overtime rules, they wanted to do, if one team got a touchdown, then the other team has a shot to get another touchdown. And the Chiefs proposed that rule. Guess who vetoed that rule? Buffalo. The Bills. And guess what happened? And guess what happened in one playoff game when the overtime rule where the Chiefs scored a touchdown? The most Buffalo way to lose a game. You lost to your own rules.
Buffalo's gonna Buffalo, man. No doubt about it.
Buffalo is gonna Buffalo. I mean, I still love Josh Allen, and I still feel like they have still that good core. I mean, granted, this team exceeded my expectation. I didn't even think they were going to make the postseason. Josh Allen carried this team in his back right now, so I still have expectations. But can they beat the Chiefs? No. In my heart of
Well, I
hearts,
don't think it's the Chiefs that they need to beat.
who do you think they need to beat? Lamar?
I don't know. I mean, that Lamar, I think, is the more likely option.
But
is it Justin Herbert and I think that I don't. Well, we'll get there.
I think they could beat. I think they could beat the Chargers. I think they could beat the Broncos. I think they could beat the Steelers. Let's be good.
I mean,
Yeah, like who's their their only opponent is Lamar, but they can beat Lamar. They beat Lamar last time.
Could they beat Joe Burrow? If they saw Joe Burrow, Joe Shiesty there, I think took them out and the Chiefs. Maybe Joe Burrow's everybody's tonight.
Yeah, that's true. No, but I think it's been the last 5 years they've been losing to the Chiefs, if I remember correctly.
Oh, yeah. I mean, absolutely, yes.
Yeah, so they have not lost to the Joe Burrow. I don't think they played in the postseason with Joe Burrow yet.
Oh, they didn't play that year? Well, it's a bummer.
Yeah, last year. Yeah,
I thought Joe Burrow went in there and beat Buffalo in Buffalo, and everybody was all like, I feel pretty confident that Joe Burrow beat the Bills in Buffalo. Let me check. Because he's Joe Cool, man.
I'm gonna ask my good friend.
So while you're asking that, Stuart, I mean, just look. I don't have the strength of schedule, but looking at the Bills' schedule real quick, they play Baltimore week 1, then week 9 they play the Chiefs, both home games right there, and then they play the Buccaneers. We know the Buccaneers always play good against teams, and then they play the Bengals, another home game, week 14. And then week 17, they play the Eagles, reigning champs. All 4 of those games are home games. So, will home field advantage play, in favor of the Bills' advantage? But regardless whether it's home field advantage or not, those games are very tough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, you're right. In 2022 playoffs, the Bengals did beat the Bills. And it was
score
Joe Burr.
Yeah, 27-10. And then it took place. Yeah, it was actually in Buffalo, ironically.
That's what I said.
So it seems like the Bills might. I mean, last year the Bills were 8-0 at home. But I mean, also 2022, that was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
But man.
I mean, that's the only thing. I think I might give them the 7 for right now. I just feel like Buffalo is still like, I mean, I don't know if they'll make the postseason. I mean, I think they're going to make the postseason. I think they're going to win a playoff game.
I was going to say, you don't know if they'll make the postseason. That'd be
okay. I'm sorry to be an oxymoron right now. Oh, I think the Bills going to make the postseason.
What do you got for their record there, Stu?
I think I'm going 12-5. I feel like there's like a 12-5 team, but I do feel like that for Buffalo, it's just like they're going to somehow have another heartache loss against. Mark my words in this podcast. They will have another heartache loss against the Chiefs in the postseason.
Stu Stradamus, here's the thing, okay? I feel like to be Stu Stradamus, you have to make some proclamations that aren't obvious, okay? Like, you can tell me that the Cowboys are going to lose every year, and I'll be like, oh, yeah, like, duh. Or that the Maple Leafs will choke in the playoffs, duh. That the Bills will lose to the Chiefs, duh. That Ohio State will lose to Michigan, duh.
No!
Come on, Stu.
No! This is our year, baby.
I agree with Doug on that Michigan Ohio State statement because it's been the last 4 years you guys have beaten us 5.
Hey, I just can't wait when we do. I'm just saying.
Sorry, that was a cheap shot, gentlemen. My apologies. I'm getting excited.
I respect it. It's the truth. It's the truth. These are facts.
Hey, Urban Meyer is still 8-0 against the Wolverines.
He is, Stewie. No doubt is.
He will always have that. Be like he always had that gold chain.
He'll always have that. JT was this far short.
No. First down. It
wasn't even close, dude. That's the around. Like it wasn't even close.
First down.
Like Like, my goodness, man.
First down.
Like, it was a long jump, leap, a skip away.
No.
Like, his body doesn't even touch the first down marker. The ball's in this arm, and it's like front shoulder didn't even hit the marker. The ball's over here, Stu. The ball's over here.
Here's what the first down was.
Can I, since we're almost at 45 minutes here, we're not even on the AFC West.
I know.
What I'm going to say for the Bills here?
Yep, sorry.
Sure. No, I mean, I don't mind talking about Ohio State, Michigan, because facts are facts. Ohio State's lost to Michigan, multiple years in a row. So yeah, Michigan has our number, and sir, you can't shy away from that. Those are facts.
It's hard. Okay.
Sir, you said the Bills at 12-5. Last year, the Bills finished in their division 13-4. Like I mentioned, they play a plethora of great teams here this season, but they're all home games for the Bills. Bills, like I said, they finished last year 8-0 at home. Bills repeat their record from last year at 13-4. I'm going to put them at an 8, which means they go to the AFC Championship game. I think they just signed Joey Bosa for the defensive end. He came from the Chargers, correct?
Yes.
I'm not sure that. I mean, that might not be a staple on their defense, but Joey Bosa, great player. We all know the Bosas are, pretty good defensemen. I mean, it doesn't matter who Josh Allen has at running back, at wide receiver, at tight end. Josh Allen, reigning MVP. He might not make he'll still be an MVP candidate. I'm not saying he will win it, but Josh Allen's going to do it again and make his team go to the AFC Championship again. 13-4. Give me an 8. They'll make the AFC Championship.
All right, Douglas.
I'm not feeling as high in them this year for some reason. Like, I just feel like it's like the same story every year. Like, they made some moves. They make moves every year, and it doesn't get them there.
And that's why you're going to take Drake May over Josh Allen on your fantasy football team. Makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want Josh Allen. Like, I don't want 45 touchdowns and 1,000 rushing yards, whatever he's going to do this year. I don't want it. Keep it for somebody that respects it.
Please.
I respect it. But yeah, I would rather get about 1.5 touchdowns a game and a few sacks. Okay. But I'll give me a 7, give me an 11-6. Like, I don't think their schedule's hard. The Dolphins, I think, will be solid. That's, it's a tough schedule. You got to open against Lamar and them too. Might be starting the season 0-1.
So you're thinking, okay, Douglas, will there be a heartache playoff loss?
Yeah, I don't think it'll be to the Chiefs this time. I mean, I think maybe to the Bengals or the Chargers, or I just don't see that they did enough to get them over that hump. But whatever that mental block is for them, I don't see it.
I think, mark my words, and I think you guys agree, this Buffalo squad, as of right now, as of this recording, on God's green earth in 2025, is not going to make a Super Bowl this year. I just do not think this team is going to do it. I think they'll get close, or they might win a playoff game, but for whatever reason, it's going to be another heartache loss.
Yeah, I would put a $5 bet on that, Stu, but the $5 bet would be you would give me $5 and I'd give you $1, just because the odds of.
All right, let's do it.
Well, no, I'm not doing it. I said I would, but I'm not going to do it.
Oh, come on.
I'm rolling high on the Bills this year.
I want $1, baby.
Oh man.
Give me that $1. I want my $1.
Yeah, I'm good for right now.
I want my money. I want my money. My money. Just give me my money. But now.
I want to get to the AFC West.
Yes.
Raiders.
Yes, we'll start with you, Douglas, since we got an interesting thing. The biggest shakeup of the NFC West, because bye-bye Gardner Minshew. Hello to Geno Smith from the Seattle Seahawks. Or I like to call him Geno, I flip birds against my enemy Smith.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, some of our friends that do fantasy football with us are much higher on Geno Smith than I myself am. Like, I've never seen him make the play in the big moment. He's never he's kind of replacement level average to me. Like, I don't know that he moves the needle enough, but like they have Brock Bowers, they have Max Crosby. Like, is that enough? Like, I mean, they now have Pete Carroll as well, correct? Is Pete Carroll now their head coach?
We got
does Pete Carroll wash at this point? Like, I don't know.
But I mean, we do have a reunion. Geno Smith and Pete Carroll are coming back. You know, the reunion.
Yeah, but did they do anything remarkable in Seattle with like DK Metcalf and Lockett and like the whole gang up there and Kenneth Walker? Like, I mean, they have Josh Jacobs though. They have Josh Jacobs still. No, they don't have Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs is in like Green Bay. Who's their running back?
Yeah, who's their running back? I should.
Come on, guys. Ashton Genty from Boise State. Let's go.
Go Ashton Genty, baby.
I mean, you know, you have him, you have Brock Bowers. Like, there's potential for there to be something there. But to me, this kind of feels like a football hell, unfortunately. I'm going to go, like, this might even be high for them. I'm going to go with a 5. I'm going to go, like, 7 and 8. And I'll go 8 and 9. I think they'll win some games. But I think they'll be in the mix. That might be high. But I like some of the pieces, but they're not going to make the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, I do feel like that this is going to be improvement for last year. I do feel like Geno Smith is better than Gardner Minshew last year. Plain simple. Facts right there. I mean, Gardner Minshew's probably career is he's going to be a backup for the rest of his career. Let's be honest. Like, I don't know. I mean, I do think there's going to be improvements. I mean, last year, the Raiders were trash. Plain simple. They were like the first 2 teams that were eliminated in the postseason, if I remember correctly. If I remember last year, they were not good. Geno Smith was not good. But I am kind of excited for Geno Smith a little bit. I'm like, okay, maybe there could be some promise. Maybe there could be some optimism. Maybe you get some pieces here and there. They could make it into that football hell. But I feel like this team is more of a mid right now. I just do not feel like this team, this Raiders squad right now. I think I could see a 7 and 10 for this team. I feel like this could be a 7 and 10. I'm going to give them the 4 for right now. I just feel like that this is like an okay team. This might be an okay. I'm not going to think like highly of this team.
Honestly, I like what you guys are saying. I mean, the Raiders finished 4-13 last year. Let me double check real quick. Yeah, 4-13. Ugh, man, home record 2-6, away record 2-7. Easy wins for them this year should be the Patriots. They play the Colts, which Anthony Richardson got hurt. They got the Tennessee Titans. See how Cam Ward's doing over there. So easy wins right there. They play the Cleveland Browns. That should be a toss-up. Dallas Cowboys, easy win.
Boo! Boo! We're going to beat the Raiders. I don't care. We got Geno Smith's number.
That should be a win for the Cowboys, so I was joking with that.
Oh, my God. I was just
4-13 for them last year. But, I just don't see – even though they have Ashton Genty, unless Ashton Genty comes out and is an amazing superstar, which I know it's only preseason. He did not prove it in week 1 of the preseason. He had 3 rushes, -1 yards, but it was because the offensive line just didn't know what to do.
I mean, it's preseason.
Which that might be a reason they might not be good because the offensive line, they don't know what they're doing. Also, the Raiders do play the Giants come week 17. So they were 4-13 last year, quick and easy. Give them a 3 for me. Put them – you guys are riding high. I'm going to say 5 and 12 for the Raiders.
Oh, you're thinking 5 and 12. You're thinking the misery right there.
I mean, they do have Brock Bowers, who is the standout tight end. He was from Georgia. He was a rookie last year. I mean, yeah, like I said, they have the pieces, but the pieces might not be working together simultaneously to make the engine go.
So, that's an interesting indeed. I mean, I feel like, that's a good question. Are they going to be the bottom of this division, the Raiders again?
Yeah, good look, because this division is very tough. You got the Chargers, Chiefs, Broncos.
That is a tough.
This is a very tough division.
Which is so funny because compared to last year when we did the preseason, it was like, yeah, all 3 teams are trash. And then it was like, we got the Chiefs. And then you were like a little bit more optimistic, Douglas, on the Chargers.
Harbaugh we trust.
Harbaugh we trust.
I mean, plus the Broncos, they have Bo Nix, and Bo Nix went off last year. I mean, they still finished 10-7, but Bo Nix had a great rookie campaign.
Maybe the best, like, top to bottom division of quarterbacks.
Mahomes, Herbert, and Bo Nix.
Bo Nix. I mean, even Geno, like, you could make a case for all of them potentially in the top 10 to 12 quarterbacks.
And like you guys mentioned earlier, we'll see if man, I can't forget the coach's name. Oh yeah, Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll
and Joel Smith. Maybe they'll transfer over from the Seahawks very smoothly into the Oakland, or not the Oakland Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders. So maybe it'll be a smooth transition, and maybe the Raiders will make a run for their money.
I mean, I still don't like that they did. I mean, I like Pete Carroll. I think he's in that borderline Hall of Fame for like the NFL, his career. I mean, with the Seattle Seahawks and the Legion of Boom and Marshawn and Richard Sherman and Russell Wilson in his prime. But it's going to be hard for, being 70 and coaching in the NFL. I know you had Belichick, but still.
Yeah, it's going to be hard making millions of dollars,
I mean.
Yeah, to live in Las Vegas.
I mean, but still, it's hard to it's a middle-aged game as a coach.
The big question is, can he turn things around? Raiders were 0-6 in their division last year. Can he turn things around and make things right and not be 0-6?
I mean, it's going to be interesting. It's an interesting one indeed. And now we got Douglas's favorite team, Harbaugh. You trust the Chargers, who he proved us wrong, Douglas. I will say it.
But they laid that egg in the playoff game, and that kind of left a sour taste in my mouth. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah,
it's kind of like I'm really starting to think, like, is Herbert the problem? Like, I don't care how great we say he is. Like, dude does not have that playoff gene.
No.
Like, did they make the playoffs at Oregon? Wasn't he at Oregon? Like, they didn't.
Yeah, he's an Oregon product. Yep.
Yeah, he did.
I'm not quite sure, because it's like
I think
they
he might have
collapsed against Trevor Lawrence the other time they're in the playoffs. And then they laid an absolute egg against Houston. It's like, did they get better? Maybe. Like, they got Najee Harris, though, instead of J.K. Dobbins, which I think is a downgrade, personally. I'm not, like, super happy with that trade-off there at all.
And also, Douglas, one of their starters got hurt, and he's out for the season now.
Who's that?
Yeah. And that's the thing. I mean, this should be a playoff team, though. I mean, you have Harbaugh. You still have some nice pieces. I'm going to go with a 6 and a 10-7. Like, they'll still have an elite defense. They still have Jesse Minter. Like, they're going to be a run-heavy defensive first team. But, like, Najee Harris averages, like, 3.5 yards a carry, it seems like. So it's like, is he really the guy that you want if you're, like, a run-heavy offense?
Yes. I think that their running back is out for the year, if I remember correctly.
Is it Najee already?
No, I mean, the Najee is a starting based on the depth chart, but
Najee,
he's not out because he practiced today.
Yeah.
So he's not going to be out.
I don't think it's Najee, but I think there was one that was like a really key, like, offensive player that's like he's out.
I'm not seeing anything.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Rashawn Slater. Sorry, Rashawn Slater for the
Oh, is he like an offensive lineman?
He's a tackle.
Well, they still have Joe Alt, so they'll still be pretty decent, at least at left tackle.
I mean, that does suck to just be like, damn, I lost one of our star, like, left tackles before the preseason. You know what I mean?
I mean, for sure it sucks. And, like, that's the thing. I mean, that's why we draft fantasy players so close to the real season, because these injuries happen.
I mean,
we saw the Lions-Falcons game end in the start of the fourth due to a huge injury. Like,
yeah, super
unfortunate, but it is part of this contact sport.
I mean, that's why they call it not for long in the NFL, to be honest with you.
Ooh, I like that. Not for long, NFL.
Yes, is not for long. But I'm trying to think. I might be a little bit more pessimistic on the Chargers. Douglas. I feel like, I do like Harbaugh as a coach. I feel like Harbaugh, that's the one impressive thing is Harbaugh as a coach. Like, he did make this 2-team make a postseason. Like, and I was very much impressed with that one. But I just feel like there's still a setback. I honestly feel like this team's not going to make the postseason. You may hate me on this one, Douglas.
Dude, I'm not that big of a Chargers fan.
I know, but you like Harbaugh.
I mean, I do to some extent, but also, like, I don't know. I mean,
what direct correlation? No, you love Harbaugh, so you love the Chargers. There's no questions asked.
If besides the Lions, who's your number 2 team? Is it the Chargers?
It's not the Chargers.
No, I mean, realistically, it'd probably be like the Arizona Cardinals.
Okay, number 3. Who's your number 3?
The Cincinnati Bengals.
All right, now, Doug, who's number 4? Tell me it's the Chargers.
The Chargers. This is the
Tell
Chargers.
us where the Chargers rank on your list, please. No.
I mean, I would put the Chargers by my like theoretical top 5. I guess I don't know.
Yeah. I honestly just feel like this team might go down. And I mean, losing the left tackle, that sucks. I honestly think that this team is going to be. I think I'm going to give them the 5 right now, and I'm feeling a 9-8. I feel like this might be. I feel like the 9-8. I should ask Douglas, what are you going to give them?
I think I said 10-7.
So 10-7 right there. And Christopher, you
All
get
right, real quick.
you break the tie.
Chargers finished 11-6 last year. They're not going to do 11-6 this year. But I will agree with Doug at the 10-7 mark, which makes them a 6, making them making the playoffs. Yeah, Herbert. There's just something about Justin Herbert that it just rubs me. I don't want to say the wrong way, but not in a positive way that makes him a Super Bowl or even AFC championship contender. I mean, heck, even if Najee Harris goes down and is out for the season, knock on wood, for some injury, they have Amari Hampton out of North Carolina. And even if Justin Herbert goes down, I mean, they have Trey Lance, and everyone was hyped on Trey Lance when he came out of college a few years ago.
But I will say, as a Cowboys fan, he did not play well in the Cowboys.
I mean, that's why he's plays for the Chargers now, Stu. And
I'm just saying. I'm not. You could be hyped up, but still.
If we look at the AFC too, it's like, where do we put Herbert in like the quarterbacks? Because he's not better, in my opinion, than Mahomes, Allen,
Burrow,
Lamar, Joe Burrow. Like,
so that's 4.
So, I mean, that puts him at best the 5th best quarterback in the league. I don't
and
know.
also CJ Stroud. So CJ Stroud over
like CJ Stroud's beat him head to head. Trevor Lawrence beat him head to head. He was a number 1 overall pick. Like,
so that puts Mr. Herbert number 6 possibly.
Bo Nix.
Bo Nix. Yeah, that makes Herbert number 7. So yeah, like we're not riding high on Herbert here whatsoever.
Yeah,
Also,
maybe we're being haters, but like I don't see it.
Yeah, we're spitting facts. We're not hating. But also the Chargers do have Mr. Ladd McConkey, who went off last year. Sophomore season, he could do the same thing. So that's why, 6, 10, and 7 for the Chargers. They'll make the playoffs, but will they be able to have what it takes to go into round 2, win that first playoff game? Like I said with Doug, I don't think they have it. Sorry, Stu. I still think the Chargers and the AFC West will have at least 2, if not 3 teams making the playoffs.
Oh, this is gonna be
interesting. Which is a good segue into our next team.
So we got the power of Christian music. Bo Nix, who made a postseason. We were so shocked that Bo Nix made it. He had a great freshman year as a quarterback, though he did get curb stomped by the Bills, but I can't get mad at that. So we're gonna start out with me. How do I feel about the power of Christian music of Bo Nix? It's gonna be interesting. I mean, he had a great freshman year as a quarterback right there. Rookie of the year, honestly. I think, honestly, it might be Bo Nix, in my opinion, for Rookie of the Year.
Did he win the Rookie of the Year last year? I'm pretty sure.
No, I don't think he did. Who did win Rookie of the Year? That's a good question.
Yeah, I can't think of it.
Rookie of the Year. Sorry. 2024. I'm just going to look. Who got Rookie of the Year? I'm just looking at it. Thank you, ChatGPT. No!
Jaden Daniels, baby.
Jaden Daniels. Oh, yeah, I totally forgot.
Yeah, I was faster, Stu. Screw your ChatGPT.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right, sir, you're starting us off. What do you think the Broncos are going to do this year? Same thing as last year? Better, worse?
I think they can honestly make that wild card. I think they still – I don't think Bo Nix will have a sophomore slump. I think he's – granted – I remember you joked and everybody like, man, he was in college for like 8 years. I mean, he was probably in college for 8 years, but still. But I honestly do think they're going to make that postseason. I do. But are they going to win a postseason game? Can they beat the Texans? No. Can they beat the Bills? No. I think they could beat the Steelers if they make the postseason. Could they beat the Bengals? 50-50. They definitely ain't beating no Chiefies. And are they going to beat the Ravens? No. So I think they're honestly a 6 for me right now. I think they're definitely in that 10-7 like range right now. If I had to pick Denver right now.
Wow, so sir, you think that the Broncos will be better than the Chargers record-wise?
Yes, I'm feeling it.
Sir, all right, here's what I'll put a $5 bet if you want to do it right now, sir.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Shake the hands.
All right,
I'm
so
feeling
virtual
the
handshake.
power. I'm just telling you, the power of the Christian music will let Bo Nix make a postseason and have a better record than the Chargers.
All right, I'll write it down, sir. $5 bet that the Chargers will be better record-wise than the Denver Broncos are.
I'm just feeling. I'm feeling it. I just feeling. I might have Bo Nix fever.
What record did you put down here, Stuart?
I say a 10-7.
For the Bo Nix Broncos.
Yeah, I'm feeling a 10-7 right now.
Okay, so same record as last year.
I think they'll still be good. They'll still be there, but they ain't win no postseason.
Gotcha. And I put down the Chargers at I believe 10-7. I still believe that there's gonna be 3 teams coming out of the AFC West for the playoffs. Put me as a 6, 9-8 for the Broncos.
Ooh, 6 indeed. 9-8 right there. Now it's time for you, Douglas. How do you feel about Broncos country? Let's ride.
See, I'm feeling something bigger here in Denver. I really am.
Ooh,
I'm seeing a really good defense. I'm seeing a young, aspiring quarterback that I saw some advanced statistics. I don't remember them exactly, but just how efficient Bo Nix is awesome. They got some pieces here, man. Like I'm gonna go. I think they're gonna win a playoff game this year.
Ooh.
I'm gonna drop them at a 7 and an 11-6 record.
Wow.
I like what the Denver Broncos are cooking. I think Sean Payton's got his guy. I think this team, Bo Nix, I think had 34 touchdowns last year as a rookie. Like the dude was special.
That is we are very much riding the Broncos country. Let's ride. I know that's Russell Wilson's thing, but the ride never ends, right? In Broncos country, right?
The ride's just getting started, Stu. There hasn't been this much excitement since Mr. Manning was there.
Yes, which is crazy. I will say it. That was the last time they made a postseason, and then Bo Nix made a postseason. Like, honestly, I think Sean Payton
as a 35-year-old rookie is awesome.
Yes, I think Bo Nix is like born in '99, right?
Yeah, I'll say he's like 25, 26. Like he definitely did about 7 years of college.
Yeah, he's 25 years right now. He was born in 2000.
I'm just saying,
make you guys feel
literally he is 9 years younger than me. I'm just saying. And you're saying
it's weird that he's because I think I feel like he's older than CJ Stroud, and CJ Stroud's going into like his third or fourth year.
2002, right? If I remember correctly.
So it's definitely, it worked out good for him because he got to go into the right system for him. And, it could be kind of like a JJ McCarthy potentially, where it's like just the perfect system, crush it, win playoff games.
Mm-hmm. I feel like, I'm more optimistic on the Broncos than the Chargers. I'm just saying, what do you think, Douglas?
I think I am too. I think that there's just something brewing here, Stu. I agree with you.
I'm thinking, should you get in this $5 bet with Christopher also?
No, I'm good. I have a more controversial one.
$10 just in case.
$10. What do you think? Ooh.
No, I got a controversial bet I'll offer you, gentlemen, in just a second.
All right. And
if you go to the next team here, I'll start it off.
And now we got to talk about the Kansas City Chiefs, the evil empire, the team that has made 3 Super Bowls. Man.
The reigning AFC champions.
Back-to-back AFC championships, Christopher, who has still find a way to make it to the postseason. Granted, they did have a bad Super Bowl. But we'll start with you, Douglas. What was your terrible take that you're going to say about it? Also, I will say, hear me out.
Terrible take? What's your $5 bet? I don't know about it.
I'm just saying.
I think they're going to miss the playoffs this year.
What?
Whoa.
My terrible take. I'm
thinking $5. Sure, you putting $5 on this man?
I'm putting $10. I'm putting $10.
I'm thinking through my playoff teams, okay? And I truly think that they could be on the outside.
No.
I'm looking in the AFC North. We're going to have the Bengals and the Ravens. We're then going to have the Broncos and the Chargers here. We're then going to have the Houston Texans. We're then going to have the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. And I believe that makes – how many teams does that make? That makes 7 teams, right?
Yeah.
And there's 7 playoff spots.
Wow.
That means one of these teams has to get cut. Chop. That's how much of a hater I'm going to be.
Wow.
This is the year. I don't think at this moment Mahomes is a top 2 quarterback. He might be the 4th best quarterback in the AFC. He might be.
Taylor Swift's
got
going to
3
dump Travis
rings. I'm just
Kelce.
saying.
He's amazing, and like it's a whole system thing. He's great.
I mean, does Lamar have a ring?
You know I'm a hater, okay? You know I'm a hater. I'll do this for the clickbait.
You are doing this for the haters.
No,
I mean,
but I'm not just doing it for the haters though. It's a genuine opinion. They were the most lucky team. They get every favorable call. They were like 15. They won like 15 straight 1-score games. Like eventually they're going to regress to the mean. And we're going to see that, like they lost 2 of their best offensive linemen. They traded them away.
But they find ways, Douglas.
What?
They find ways.
Well, see, but like eventually you don't, though. That's the thing. Like it's the NFL, and like every good team has their end. Like there'll be a team like the Jacksonville Jaguars making the AFC Championship. We're like, wow, they're here to stay. Miss the playoffs next year.
But that was just
you don't get to make the AFC Championship every single year. That's just not how the NFL works. There's a lot of other teams with young quarterbacks that have built really good rosters that are more complete. The Chiefs are going to be the Chiefs. I mean, I'm not saying that they're going to fall off a cliff or anything, but I think that they're going to be in like kind of a 5 here. Like they were exposed in the Super Bowl, okay? And like they weren't that good all regular season. Like they were lucky, and they got every call. Every single call that could go their way went their way. They would win on a blocked kick. They would win this way. They would win. And that's not going to continue this year. Things will finally catch up to them to the point of, they might be the 3rd best team in their division. They got to play against now Geno Smith with Brock Bowers and them.
Nope.
They got to play against the Broncos twice. They got to play against the Chargers twice.
But they did did go 6-0 last season.
They did, but the other 2 teams are also playoff teams that have really solid teams themselves. And I don't know the Chiefs got better this offseason. And like they got pretty exposed in the Super Bowl, and they got rid of some pieces too. So it's like, why do we just I don't know. I think at some point it's just
I'm just gonna say
honestly, look at their schedule.
The Eagles
are right. Their schedule looks tough. I mean, they play the Lions, they play the Commanders, they play the Bills.
That could be 3 losses right there.
Right. I mean, who knows? Come week 13, and certainly I'm actually hyping up your Dallas Cowboys because the Cowboys could put up a good fight against the Chiefs.
We're gonna win the Super Bowl, baby.
Okay, well, let's not hype them up to them.
I'm just saying. My hopium is still hoping, but
I'll give them a 9-8 if that makes you feel better, Stu. Like they'll still have a winning record. They're just gonna miss it. But like they're gonna like lose some weird tiebreaker to the Chargers or the Broncos or one of those teams. This isn't the end per se, but like this year is not their year.
I mean,
so sir, are you taking? I mean, Doug said he would do a potential bet on that.
I think they will make the postseason. I think they're going to make the postseason.
I mean, it's that simple.
I honestly think they're going to win the division again.
So, sir, are you putting money on it? I'm not doing it.
I'll put $5 on it.
Wow, straight up $5 bet.
I think straight up, like I genuinely don't think they'll make it. Like, I'm not just trying to troll. I truly think that I just don't see it this year.
I totally 100%. This is probably the most shocking.
Wow, that's a great take.
This on the Casual Sports Talk podcast right now.
Dude, in 3 months when you call me a genius, don't forget this moment. Okay.
First of all,
when you Venmo me, just put absolutely amazing call.
And when you Venmo me, and I want you to say, Chiefs still gonna Chief.
Stu. Well, in 4 months when they're knocking out the Bills again and going to their 19th straight Super Bowl, and I'll say something.
I would be like, nice. Wow.
I just don't see that as a real possibility, Stu. That's the problem. Like, it's over. It's over.
Oh my God, this is honestly the worst. Honestly, this might. I have heard the worst take of Chiefs not gonna make a postseason. Chiefs gonna choke. They're exposed. Okay, they had 1 bad Super Bowl, but let's be honest. I feel like they're.
What part of last year made you think that they were good though? That's the thing.
They won those games. They beat the Bills.
By questionable calls, by lucky bounces. It's not like they were dominated anybody. Like they couldn't dominate anything.
I'm just saying.
And like eventually those things catch up to you. You don't just get in the NFL. The bounce is like it always regresses to the mean. Like there's not just you're not going to get those lucky bounces for 2 straight years. And what was their record? What did they finish at? Were they like
They finished
15-2.
also like
15. They
they finished 15-2. Like it was good stuff. Like don't get me wrong, I mean they made the Super Bowl still, but I mean every year didn't the San Francisco 49ers make the Super Bowl 2 years ago?
No, they only made one Super Bowl, and then they had an absolute collapse because people got hurt, and they went all in, and also this.
But they made it 2 years ago, I thought, right?
They made it 2 years ago,
and then what happened the next year?
But that's because that's a different story. Because they literally traded all their players for Trey Lance.
Exactly, the Chiefs
and that was like a big. That was
2 elite offensive linemen to the Bears.
Yeah, though the Chiefs going to find Chiefs. Honestly, and I will honestly say,
why is it different?
I will honestly say, in my opinion, my humble opinion, as a humble man, for the most part, Douglas might disagree.
No, Stowe, never.
Yes. I honestly still think this Chiefs team, as long as they have, I will always agree with last year's Strong Opinion Sports, my one podcast I listened to. As long as you have Mahomes and Reid, as long as Mahomes is not hurt, I feel like this is like the Brady era in the Super Bowl. Like in those 2000s, even if they didn't make those postseason, like there's only one time in that whole Brady era they did not make a postseason, and that was because Brady got hurt. And even that year, they went at 10-7 or 10-6, if I remember correctly. Like they still had a winning record. I still cannot. I feel like until it's like fight, it's like a zombie. Until you shoot it out, you take it to the dirt, and then you double tap it out. Like I do not see the Chiefs gonna.
That's what the Eagles did last year. They took the horse to pasture.
They're not taking them out like Fido. Okay, Wilbur is not going. They're not going to the glue factory.
We're gonna have to give the Eagles so much hype that they reset them to the factory of sadness.
No, I honestly feel like they're gonna find a way. I think at worst they'll make at least the AFC Championship, and I'm still giving them the 9 because they made 3 Super Bowls. How can I not say no?
So, sir, you're saying the Chiefs are going to make the Super Bowl this year?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. I mean, that's a hot take. I thought
I honestly feel like they can do it.
Even crazier.
I honestly feel like they can do it.
Man, I guess we should have made the bet. Will they win a playoff game? That might have given me some chances here.
Yeah, right. Give you better odds there, Doug.
Yes,
Dang,
I honestly think it's going to be a Lombardi.
All right, so Doug had the Chiefs at 9-8. Stuart, what's your record here?
I honestly going to give them a 14-3.
Dude, they're not beating the Lions, the Commanders, the Bills.
They find a way. Mahomes finds a way.
So yeah, to start with, they play the Chargers, the Eagles, Giants. That's an easy win.
Oh, they play the Eagles too.
Yeah, Eagles week 2. Then they play the Ravens week 4, Jaguars week 5. That should be an easier game but then the Lions week 6. Like looking at it, honestly, Doug has something going on with what he's saying about the Chiefs. I'm not going to agree with Doug.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Chris. Come to this side.
Well, sure. I might go in the median actually, I am going in the median with a 7. Put me at a 7 because I do believe the Chiefs will make the playoffs. But man, like I said, the Bills are on the AFC Championship game. But man, based on paper, what I'm looking at right now, the Chiefs might have one of the hardest schedules in the NFL. I should have before this podcast started. I should have looked up strength of schedules. Maybe I'll have that on next week's podcast. But yeah, so what, Doug? You said 9-8. Stuart, you said 14-3. Chiefs finished 15-2 last year. That's crazy. They only have 2 losses. So man, yeah, I'm gonna say 13-4. Walking away with a division win. Walking away with a first round win. It might be the Ravens and the Bills in the AFC Championship game, but Chiefs, I can't see. And I agree with what Stuart said. As long as you have Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, Kelsey, he might not be in the mixture, but as long as you have Mahomes and Reid giving Mahomes the plays to call or the plays to run, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this is. I feel like
between what 2004 and like 2014. How many Super Bowls did the Patriots win?
Okay, they
I don't
won.
think
They won. They did not win one, but they were always on the mix.
I think the answer
They
is
were
0.
always on the mix.
That
You know
was
what
a
I
trick
mean?
question.
I will be even those 9 years. They were always in the mix. They were always in those AFC championships. They were always in. One time that whole 9 years, one time they missed the playoffs, and that was because Brady got hurt.
I don't know, Stu. I think they're going to be more like the 49ers from last year.
I do not think this might be the worst hot take.
I got Stu all worked up.
I'm just saying.
Hey,
I'm going to do on the podcast.
The more important thing is you guys have money on it, and the money will prove the winner or the loser. Well, actually, the record.
This is going to be one of those fun ones where we're going to get to do a postseason recap. That one of us is going to have a lot of smack talking.
Oh, one of them is me. Remember last year when you were like,
can you imagine when they lose to Bo Nix twice this year, and then all of a sudden Jim Harbaugh rolls over them in KC, and
lies.
Then all of a sudden they lose to the Lions and the Eagles, and the Ravens.
Like no.
So they could very legitimately go 0-4 against the Commanders, Lions, Eagles, and Ravens.
They find a way.
I doubt they'll start 0-4 because they play Chargers, Eagles.
Oh yeah, not starting 0-4, but just against those 4.
Oh, I see. I got what you mean. Yeah.
I don't know. Chiefs gonna Chief.
Honestly, looking at the schedule. Week 9 is when the Bills play. It's a home game for the Bills. It's against the Chiefs. Yeah, week 9, the Chiefs could easily be 2-5. Looking at the schedule.
I mean.
I feel like they can be. I think they're honestly going to be.
I mean, they're going to win some games they shouldn't, but they're also going to lose some games that they should win.
And like Stuart said, it's going to be those. And like Doug mentioned, it's going to be those one call games where the refs. It looks like they favor the Chiefs, and it might be a game-winning field goal or a one-possession game.
Or a block kick.
How glorious is going to be this year when they go into Las Vegas and all of a sudden Geno Smith or Brock Bowers gets a ridiculous pass interference call and everyone's like, oh my God. And we're like, dude, finally a call went against the Chiefs. And then all of a sudden, whoever they have over there kicks a 65-yarder for the win.
Oh my God. Remember
imagine if they start getting some Lions bounces against them, Stu. They get a 65-yard walk-off field goal against Justin Tucker, or they get a botched catch. If the Chiefs had the Lions' luck, they would have lost 14 games last year.
Yeah. Hey, I will say I think the Chiefs are going to be better, indeed. And now that's pretty much it for this week's controversial podcast. I will say.
Honestly, that was the best take we've had.
I honestly think this might be the hottest take. The hottest
take. I love it.
I mean, I don't know if we've ever had a 4-point difference on a team, Stu.
Honestly, this is the craziest 4-point difference. I mean, even Christopher, it's like.
Well, I mean, that's why I had to take the median,
But next week, we're going to talk about this. Fortunately, Christopher, you're going to be gone. You're going on a cruise, correct?
No, I'm just going. I'll be near the water. I'll be in Virginia Beach on the toes in the water, ass in the sand.
Toes in the water, as always. So it's just going to be you, me, and Douglas, and maybe a special guest that we'll have. And next week, we're going to talk about the North and the South. So we're going to start out with the Chicago Bears all the way up to the Detroit Lions. And then we're going to talk about the worst division, the NFC South, where we're talking about all those crappy teams. Saints.
I don't know, Stu. Don't disrespect Baker Mayfield. That dude's a ball.
Until the Baker, I'm saying it. And always, Christopher, do you miss Baker? Man, that was a great trade, right?
Man, I mean, I miss Baker. It's a different program. It's a different organization. Would he have been what he is to Tampa Bay had he stayed in Cleveland?
Yes.
Yeah. Different quarterbacks work in their own way with different organizations. So would he have been what he is?
They won a playoff game. Baker got him a playoff win. I'm just saying.
That was also in 2020.
Only playoff win.
There were no fans in the stands.
There's no fans in the stands. I'm just saying. How are you going to feel if Baker wins the Super Bowl?
But to answer your question, sir, I do miss Baker Mayfield, 100%.
But I will say, how are you going to feel if Baker wins the Super Bowl?
Honestly, I won't feel different. I will clap my hands. I'll be like, heck yeah, Baker Mayfield, good job. It's not gonna be like, whoa, well, he should have won a Super Bowl with the Cleveland Browns. No.
I mean, it would be a big A in your face. Like, man, that's
Stu,
Sean. That was a good.
Stu, as somebody that watched Matthew Stafford win a Super Bowl, we're like, good for you. Glad you could go get your.
To be fair, I will say it. I think that trade actually worked out for both of these teams.
I mean, we got to win a Super Bowl, Stu. For it to have truly worked out, we need to host that.
You won the NFC North.
I mean, that's great. Like that's fantastic.
You made it to AFC Championship, NFC Championship.
Sir, if Dak Prescott got traded to, I don't know, the New England Patriots, because the Patriots, like I said, their quarterback situation might be kind of iffy here and there. If Dak Prescott played for the New England Patriots, he won the Super Bowl, how would you feel, Stu? Would you be like, oh, good job, Dak? Or how would you feel, Stu?
I think I'd just be like, we should have done better for Dak. That's how I feel. I'll be like, good job, but we should have done better.
Exactly. We should have done better for Stafford.
Oh my goodness. I still it makes me laugh on all those Lions fans, back in the day. We're all like, oh, it's Stafford's fault that the Lions can't win a Super Bowl, can't do anything.
I mean, it's also the Cowboys' fault, Stu. Like, your guys' only playoff win came against cheating the Lions. We didn't forget that.
Oh, don't worry. Don't forget about.
There's a reason we ramped the score last year, Stu. We're still mad about it.
You know what? I will still say we did end Tom Brady's career by beating his final game was losing to the Cowboys.
That's wonderful, Stu. The Wolverines took out Nick Saban. What a story.
Anyway, do you have any final thoughts?
Final thoughts? Man, like I said, that on the Chiefs.
Down with the Chiefs.
Down with the Chiefs.
Worst take of the night. Honestly, that is the trashiest take of the night.
Stu, time will tell how right I'm going to be. Maybe I'll be so right that they'll be like 6-11 and just kind of like just a joke of a season.
I do not. It's Mahomes, baby. I'm just going to say it. This is my final take. Douglas, you have that was a trash take. Trash take. And
my final take is because
I can't wait for January to be like,
go Chargers.
Bro, the Chiefs were bad, right?
Stu, I feel like I have to stay to this horse until they collapse because I've been on it for so long. This is the horse that I will not get off of. I'm going down with this ship. No matter how long the ship takes to sink, I am taking the ship down with me, okay? I don't care if they are great for 10 more years. I'm going to say it every single year that they're going to suck this year. It'll be just like you and the Cowboys. One time I'll be right. In a row. Stu, all I have to do is be right once, just like you with the Cowboys, and I feel like a genius. That's all that needs to happen. I just need to be right once.
Hey, we're winning the Super Bowl. I'm just saying my heart of hearts. But anyway.
It's got to be right once, Stu.
But anyway, that is pretty much it for this week's podcast. I'll catch you later, Mr. Gator. So as always, take care. Bye-bye.